Welcome back to GTT. After being ill for nearly 3 weeks, I'm back and I don't feel like complete dog crap, which is good. Still got a bit of a cough, but hey, live with it. Anyway, guys, a video that I wanted to do before New Year's, it didn't happen. It just didn't do any good and it just annoyed the crap out of me. So let's just get on with it because you guys have waited long enough. I've waited long enough to film this damn thing, so let's get on with it. It is the 2019 Gaming Corner Tour. Let's take a look, guys. Enjoy. Alright guys, let's start off with all the miscellaneous stuff. I say miscellaneous, very small, because I have got some good stuff up here. Like my Doom Revenant, which will be out at some point, my Warthog, Samus, my Pac-Man Light, and also that little Mario Cube, which needs to really be out, honestly, and then you've got the 3D lamp thing there as well. So yeah, there's all that kind of stuff. It needs all sorting properly, and I will sort it eventually. So we'll go down, start off from the left and go to the right. Now, all my Xbox stuff, I say all my Xbox stuff, all my original Xbox stuff, it's only a small collection, but I've got all like major titles and things. One thing I will say is 2 games in that collection which really annoy me, and that is the Sega GT games. Sega GT 2000 was actually the first release of it. Sega GT Online was the same game, but only with online functionality. They actually released a full game for GT Online to put online functionality in a game. Just let that sink in a little bit. That is weird. And then at the back you have, I don't know if it'll focus. No, that's not going to focus. Which is, oh no, it has focused, is my Game Boy Advance stuff. Again, not much, but there is a reason for that. I actually got rid of my DS because it just wasn't getting the use. It was sat in a cupboard doing nothing, and like I've said before, I'm primarily Xbox and PlayStation, so I've kind of like gone off that idea. So let's go along the front. You've got Dragon Ball Z and Mario figures all there. Then in the middle you also have my Nintendo Switch stuff, which is all there. It's actually on this little standy thing, which you can see. So yeah, that's cool. And then you've also got the Gears of War stands, which are actually just plain wooden stands that we created, me and my wife, which was pretty cool. And then you've also got, right back down there, if it focuses, there we go, you can see my very small Vita collection. I need to really sort that out. And then PlayStation 1 collection, which will go in, there we go, which is very small games. I don't find many PS1 stuff, which is a pain in the arse. Then you've got also the Game Boy keyring, which is pretty cool. I just like that. It's made out of real high density rubber and it's tough as nails. Star Trek from Enterprise, the badge, Starfleet Command badge. And then also my dad's Man Cave sign, which is from my wife and kids. Then you have this communicator. This actually was one of my boys, which, yeah, opens up and it actually makes noise as well. I'm just a big kid. Sorry. And then you also have the next generation badge, and then also down at the bottom is my keyring for Super Nintendo, which is complete metal, no breaking it. So we'll go down. Oh, there's also my mask keyring there, which looks damn scary in that camera, Jesus. All my Xbox 360 stuff, which you can see is overflowing with just stuff. That goes for the shelf down below as well. It's just loads. I think I've worked out, I think there's round about 250 games there, so yeah, there's all that. Then you also got my Sonic Shrine, as I like to put it, Sonic Shrine, with a Gears of War money pot, which I save, that's the pot that I save all my games money for, so it's kind of like I have my own little fund, so it's all good. And then in there you've got my Xbox One collection, which I do have a pickups video at some point coming about all this. And then my PS4 stuff, which is there we go, down there, and then some PS4 and Xbox in the middle. There's some good stuff. And then right at the back there, that's an interesting story. That is actually a jewellery box that my wife made me. So all my jewellery's in there. I have like chains and stuff for when we go out and all that. So yeah, there's all that stuff there. And then you have, up here, is all my PS3 stuff. That was something on the bed. All my PS3 stuff, which again, it works out I have somewhere around about 200 games, minus the 50 that's actually over there, but yeah, I've got about 200 games for that. And then I've got those games for the Mega Drive, which again, since I started collecting for the Mega Drive, I found nothing. It just sucks. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, that's that one. I've got my little Sonic Shrine with my Sonic Mania. Interesting thing is that this is actually from the PS4 version. When I bought that, I bought the PS4 Special Edition version, and then also when the Switch version came out for Sonic Mania Plus, I got Sonic Mania Plus on the Switch, which made things complicated. Why not? Why the hell not? So we'll go down. Now in here is an interesting story, because it literally is miscellaneous stuff. It's organised to a point, because in the middle you've got all my guides, books and stuff like that, which is brilliant. I love all my guides and stuff. It's very, very sad that Primer, who make some of these guides, has ceased as a company, which is really sad. I'm gutted about that, because we had so many of them. Some of those are actually made by the same company, so hopefully that'll be a big thing. So all the PS2 stuff that you see down here is literally, honestly, just full of PS2 stuff. And then over there, PS2 stuff, including the DVDs that I actually bought not so long back, which are old like demo discs and stuff, which I love collecting. I love collecting old demo discs. And then all PS2 stuff down there as well. So it's hard to get down here, really hard. And then you've got a blue box down there. That blue box is full of batteries, just in case I need a backup for my Xbox or Wii controller. Yes, I have a Wii. That will all become apparent at some point in this video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, and then you've got an Xbox HD DVD drive, which I don't have all the wires for. Sadly, it's a pain in the neck. But hey, honestly, that's all the games sorted. So let's go and see what's in store for the actual gaming corner. So guys, here's a quick overview of the corner for you, just to have a quick look at. It is our bedroom and my wife's workplace as well, so you've got to keep that in mind. But let's get on with it. You've also got basically this corner with all these pictures. Some of these pictures mean quite a lot to me and my wife, because we got them from Comic Con at Blackpool, which was an amazing experience. It was a bit more crowded than we prefer. They overbooked the venue, so but you've got Nightmare Before Christmas. We've also got the Shenmue 1 and 2 poster, which came with Shenmue 1 and 2 for the PS4, which I finally got up, thank God. And then also Final Fantasy Canvas, which isn't actually got the Final Fantasy logo on it because of copyright reasons. We actually got that from that Blackpool Comic Con. Then Adventure Time, which is a signed photo, may I just add, down there, it's all signed, by the creator of the characters. And also Dragon Ball Xenoverse poster as well. So we'll get on with the hardware stuff in a second. We'll go down here. So I'm one of these that likes all my chargers charged and without any hitch, because if they're not charged I can't play, and if I can't play, that one's not charging. There we go. If they're not charged, then I can't play, and it really annoys me. But all these down here are charged: Xbox One, Switch, and my PS Vita and PS4 controller charger. That's an all-in-one charger, which is cool. And then you've also got two of my favourite pops on that side. Two of my favourite characters, Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly and Marty McFly. Why the hell not? So we'll go down. This shelf is just like little pop figures. These little Gears of War ones are actually pop figures. They are pop minis, I believe they're called. And then you've also got the Pac-Man teddies, which I've had for ages now, about a year, which a friend made for me, which they're all lined up there. And then the actual pops at the front, which is Dragon Ball, Vegeta, and Cell, and then also Mass Effect, and that's Shepard, obviously. Then down below, my Sonic shelf, which has my Sonic movies and stuff in. I've got to throw this in this video because the new Sonic movie, I am a little bit dubious about. I'm still holding up hope, but still not sure. It's looking weird at the moment, but we'll soon find that out. But you've got Sonic plush, Retro Sonic plush, and also Tails plush. You've also got them there. That's my Switch controller and my little Retro Zelda, which is cool. And at the bottom you've got all my special edition, well, not all my special editions, but most of the special editions down there. And then up here, I find this quite interesting, just because I like crap out the way. And this is where I put all my controllers on little Velcro tabs, which they work really well, ironically enough. So yeah, there's that. So we'll come round now, because all the other stuff's at this side. First of all, we'll look at the chair. The chair is one I've had for a couple of years, and it's comfy as hell. The only problem is the cushion is starting to kind of disappear in it, but I have had it for about a year and a half, thereabouts, I think. Yeah, about a year and a half, so it's getting a bit worn out, I think. So, but it does have lights underneath it as well. In fact, all this setup has lights behind them. So what we'll do, that's my finger, I apologise. So what we'll do, with the thing, the TV, we just click, and then all the lights come on. Makes it a lot brighter and beautiful. There's actually lights under the chair as well, as you can see. I've installed them. And then behind the cupboard and the setup as well. We'll go to the setup in a minute. But what I will say is that this setup has taken quite a lot of time to actually sort out, because, not because of the bad things, but anything like that. That was the PS4. But just because the stuff that I've had to do, it's just been a pain in the neck to sort out. But like I say, we'll go through it. And then you've got all these, which is my little area just to chill out in. It's brilliant in the dark. And then the games that are on there are what I'm playing now. So on there is Forza Horizon and Shenmue. Still need to complete Shenmue 2, I'm still on that. But this cupboard is primarily my Assassin's Creed kind of area to display some of my Assassin's Creed stuff, and I love Assassin's Creed, you guys know that already. So yeah, there's that. So we'll go down. Now, we've got a few GameCube stuff, and my Wii U stuff, which is very, very small. And then Sonic with my little stress ball, or stress controller. He's holding that. And then behind there you've got a load of Wii stuff, and then Wii again with a Pokeball in front of it. There's a few drawers down here, as you've probably noticed. This drawer down here it's just miscellaneous stuff, so anything I might need, wires and things like that. So we'll stop on that. There we go. Wires and all that kind of stuff. And then in here is all the controls that I might need for the setup. The other drawer down there is food. So yes, food. Everyone likes food. We need food. So we'll go up here, all the way up. We have Bayek picture, which I got off my wife last year, I believe. And then also my Assassin's Creed dog tags, and also my Assassin's Creed 3 picture, which I've had for years now. The GCT light box, which is not actually on at the moment, the battery has died, so yeah. And also a little Assassin's Creed canvas. Now let's start on here. The main event. Now, my Xbox One does get some use, quite a lot of use at the moment. My Switch, and also the TV. Let's talk about the TV. The TV is literally a little bit of a pain at the moment because it's just a bog standard 1080p thing, but I don't have anything that surpasses that as of yet. So it's not too much of a big deal. But at the moment, it does its job. I've got this little soundbar, which is a monster at times. It can blow the wind out of most things. Has a little tab thing down there to keep the wires tidy. And also my Wii U and also my PS4 with my Starlink on top, which is all there. Good stuff. Starlink is just an amazing game. They're all hooked up via HDMI, obviously. My PS3, which it hasn't been used for quite some time. And then my Xbox 360, which again, not being used for a while. That was my finger, I apologise. And there's not much I want to play on it at the moment. I'm busy enough with Forza Horizon 3 and Shenmue, I think. And then in the middle, my original Xbox, which I do play from time to time. It is a little bit of a strange one, honestly. There are very few games that I need to play on that. Mainly because obviously the Xbox 360 plays most of them. Sorry. The controllers for those two are right next to them as well, which is all good. And then some games that I've been currently playing, and DVDs that I've been playing, down on the bottom there. Now these cupboards down here are the pain in the arse, because to get into them, just pull them down. Now, in here is my PS2, which needs the internal battery replacing, which I'm going to do soon. And then also my modded Wii, which I emulate pretty much everything on. NES, Super Nintendo, Neo Geo. It's a pain in the arse to sort out, but I need something to play old stuff on because, well, I like my retro stuff still. This, all that, yeah, blah. It's all stuff. So yeah, that disc down there is, I think, one of those games. I'll have to have a look. But they are in there. Normally I do take better care of the discs, but I've been kind of ill over the last few weeks, so as you guys know. But yeah, there's that in there. The PS2 and the Wii are all hooked up via RGB as well, so I get the best picture possible out of them because I run them through that thing there. And there's another one around the back, if you can see. I can't even see it. Actually, it's gone down back at TV, so. But yeah, there's another SCART block behind there somewhere. So we'll go down here. And in here we have my GameCube and Wii U. The Wii U I do use for some of the retro stuff, I'll admit. N64 stuff that I can download is always good because I like the N64, but there's not that much that I want to collect for it. It's just not that much of a big deal to me. But yeah, the Wii U and GameCube stuff is down there. It's also got a GameCube player on the bottom of it. I don't know if you can see that there. There you go, GameCube player on the bottom of it. So I can play Game Boy games on there. So anything from Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advanced. So yeah, there you go. That is pretty much the setup. And it's been a long one, I know it has, but you know, that's life. I thought you guys deserved a big one, so there you go, guys. I'll talk to you in a second. So guys, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed it, because
it's been a long time coming. I just wanted to get out of the way and dusted out over there. And honestly, I think it's turned out pretty well. With all things considered, it's still a work in progress, as every setup is. It changes over time. And honestly, with a lot of the changes I've made it a little bit more accessible, a little bit more looking simple. I didn't want it cluttered. I didn't want it so that it looked completely out of place. And I've got to remember as well, this is not just a game room, it's actually mine and my wife's bedroom, which I've kind of had to work around that as well. So, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, as always, happy gaming.